Hey guys, what's going on? It's Basketball here, and I wanted to talk to you today about the state of Battlefield 6 and what's going on, what's for the future, what's for now, what happened in the past, with regards to just player base and what we have come to see with regards to all the Call of Duty players coming in and just objective base gameplay. So let's get right into it. So first off, I want to talk to you about how it has become such a reoccurrence lately with regards to people just not picking up other people, not reviving, not even playing support, not throwing down ammo, stuff of that nature. The basic stuff that Battlefield in general has laid upon its base. You know what I'm saying? Like from the ground up, it's always been about in there trying to revive everybody, throwing down supplies, doing what they need to do to keep the teams rolling through the objectives. You got engineers taking out the infantrymen along with artillery and stuff of that nature, tanks doing all that stuff, and you got your assault going for these ego clips on those flanks and stuff like that, and recon sitting back 200 meters trying to get that one kill. You know what I'm saying? But normally they should be putting up a UAV. It's the stuff. Everything should be working in congruence with each other, if that makes sense. It shouldn't be anything other than that. And what we've been seeing lately is that no one's doing that. I have a gameplay on gameplay, and you're probably going to see it in here too, of just dying next to squad mates 10 meters away. It is insane how many people are 10, 15 meters away. Now, it sounds like it's far. It's really not, dude. It's a couple steps away. And all you need to do, I don't like, and I practice what I preach. If one of my squad mates down, I'm doing everything I can to go over to him and revive him, and it's just not happening. And we're losing tickets, and we're losing objectives. It's not just for the kills. What people need to understand with Battlefield is that it's more than the kills, it's the objective and keeping those bodies ever rotating on those objectives. The more people that die, the less morale happens. You know what I mean? The give and go of the game, right? If you got your support guys going up on the objective, say the what's if you got your support guys going up the objective, you're going up on the objective, you're setting up your flanks, you're setting up, right? And you're actively taking artillery fire. Your engineers need to be putting down fucking mines. It's just in mines and just be rotating rockets to that tank. It should be immediately blowing up that tank. That should be your first priority. Your support and assaults. Your assault should be flooding into the objective, going from the sides of the flank to come around to try to pick off anybody coming in. It should be it should be a smooth running machine. Everybody has their role, and I understand that's asking a lot. So I truly think with the new people that are coming in, my I have a couple tips, right? I think you should definitely pick a class and try to understand that class as best as possible for as long as you can, instead of mix match and going everywhere else. You'll get to a point where you feel like you know that class. You know its strengths, you know its weaknesses. The biggest weakness that they implemented in Battlefield now is the class weaponry. How engineers have submachine guns and stuff of that nature. Obviously, you can use carbines and you don't get negative aspects of that, but still, it should like you gotta know running support. You want to run that LMG. You're laying covering fire down. You're trying to get suppressive fire so your boys can go in there and get some dirty shit going. It should be you got to know your role, and not many people know their role. I truly think that as time moves on and these newer players that are coming in, we need to be teaching them and showing them the ropes with that stuff. And most of the time, they don't even want to know. They don't care. They see these people. They want to have their Transformers day with just explode like Michael Bay stuff, just explosions everywhere and huda hada hita hada. But at the end, of, like it should be win above all costs. Doesn't matter how, doesn't matter if you die 30 times. If you keep rushing that objective, something's going to break. And it should be everlasting of that nature. If you want to play that Call of Duty style, go in domination or something like that, just play Call of Duty. No one, I'm not judging you or anybody else. I mean, it's video games for God's sakes. It's not that deep whatsoever. But if you're gonna play a game like Battlefield, where team play is excruciatingly the objective, then you should play the objective. Does that make sense? There shouldn't be constant begging of revives, constant people coming up to you and just spamming these supplies, these supplies, these supplies. You should automatically, okay, I like support. I like helping people up. I'm gonna sit back, kind of take care of the team. Or you can be recon. Yo, I want to scout for the team. Dude, UAVs in this game, it, if you play it right, dog, you have a constant advanced UAV up in the air at all times if you have a good couple of recons. It's a goddamn cheat code. It's ridiculous. Those UAVs, as long as you're pointing at at the enemy, they're constantly lit up and highlighted. Like, why wouldn't you play that? I had close to 70 assists the one game coming up on this. It's just that's it, and it's fun because you're helping your team. You get in that aspect of being that Overwatch guy. You're all right. I see my boys flanking. Hey, let me ping these guys so my boys can know because they can see through the walls that ping. They can see on their mini maps. I just it, it you have to buy into the system. You have to buy into the Battlefield experience if you want to get everything out of it. If you go into Battlefield thinking, "Hey man, let's play Conquest, capture these flags, and that's about it," you're gonna get bored. It's gonna be a meat grinder, and you're not gonna get what you want out of the experience. It should you should go in there with your squad, even if you're running solos. It should be okay. I'm engineer. This map's wide open, so let me put a carbine on, right? Let me play engineer. Let me go my squad. Let's get these flags. Oh snap! There's a tank. Let's mess up that goddamn tank. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be your thing. Or if you're assault, man, I kind of want to stay away from that tank. I really want to be an objective. Let me try to go around the tank while my engineers messing that shit up and pick off the people trying to go out after my engineer. And then my support's already right there helping him out, and Recon's already spotting everybody else here. So I already see everybody trying to flank my guy, so I'm flanking them. It's like that, and obviously I know not every game's going to be like this, right? At the least, you should just be playing your part. That's the name of the game, is playing your part. You're going to have more fun out of this game playing your part, not doing more than what you're expected, if that makes sense. Now, in the comments, if you tell me, Don, hey, basketball, now in the comments, if you tell me, hey, basketball, I really don't think that's the name of the game and stuff like that, please let me know. I would love to have a conversation about this, but I've been playing Battlefield since I was 12. I mean, that's almost 10, that's almost 12 years. I have more experience on Battlefield. Hey, man, I if you tell me in the comments, hey, basketball, I think you're full of shit. I really do. I think you're full of shit. I think this game should be played how you want to be played and stuff like that. Go for it, dude. I would love to have a conversation. I've been playing this game longer than some people have been alive. I know the ins and outs of it, and I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else whatsoever. I'm a 2KD player because I play my role and I understand. Okay? It is, at the end of the day, to have fun. And I just want you guys to play your role so you have more fun in this game. That's the only thing I care about because that's the end of the day that everybody cares about is having fun in the game. That's it. So, with that being said, what I want to just go over real quick, just an overview, is know your role, play your role, and learn your role. That's it. That's it. As if you do those three things, you will enjoy the experience of what Battlefield 6 has brought you. It is a amazing game. I love it. There's some definite things that could be better about this game. I personally don't like the maps. I like those wide scale maps, like constant stuff. But hey, I mean, there's pros and cons to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like beggars can't be choosers. Um, Another thing is one last thing to close this out. I know I've been yapping this whole time. I just started this channel. I plan to give you Ark and Battlefield 6 experience and gameplay, reviews, updates, tips and tricks, stuff of that nature. If you have any ideas for me, any comments about my talking style or my playing style, or just want to say hi, please. All my socials are here. I check them every single day. I hopefully am at least posting on one of my socials once a day. That is the plan, but I'm always on my phone, so have a conversation with me, join the Discord, join at me on Reddit, on Twitter. I do photography as well, so come check that out. Guys, if you did watch this video fully through, I really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe and like button.